And in this document, that's the anti-Semitism editorial guidance dated November 2023, it explains under the heading Implications of the IRA Definition of Anti-Semitism for Freedom of Speech. It refers to Francesca Albanese, who's a sanctioned person, the UN Special Rapporteur on the occupied Palestinian territories, sanctioned by the United States. And it makes special mention of the fact that she has highlighted that IRA's definition of anti-Semitism correlates anti-Semitism with criticism of Israel. Consequently, this association is exploited to accuse civil society and human rights groups of anti-Semitism when they voice legitimate concerns about Israeli policies aligned with international law. So I would put to you firstly that the IRA definition does not prevent legitimate criticism of Israel. That's quite clear. And the other thing that I would say in relation to quoting Francesca Albanese is that a number of European countries have demanded that she be stood down as the UN rapporteur because of her known anti-Semitic views.
Senator,
that's why she's been sanctioned by the United States.
Yes, let me first start with the IRA definition. We don't adopt nor reject the IRA definition. Given we are legislated to be independent, our role is to report on the news of the day, to report on multiple perspectives, and not to adopt one view, whether it's a government view, an expert view, an NGO view. Our role is to provide the information, to attribute it to those who are defining it that way, and provide that context for Australian audiences to make up their own minds.
But can I just query this? Because we obviously debated this issue with the ABC, which has taken the same view. I mean, it says that its definition aligns with the IRA definition. I would put to you that the SBS already operates within accepted external frameworks, whether it be workplace laws, the definition of defamation law, other types of legal frameworks and definitions. That doesn't undermine SBS's independence in any way.
Senator...
it just seems to me that the SBS, like ABC, has declined to adopt this definition because there's been a fierce lobbying campaign by a range of activist groups who are very opposed and are very anti-Israel and, frankly, anti-Jewish.
Senator, I reject the assertion. Our role isn't to sit in judgment on what's right and wrong, but to report the news, and we do that with great care. We provide a range of perspectives. We attribute the views or the definitions to those who are making them. It's not up to us to define. And I think, in this instance, you referenced sort of in your earlier question, the IRA definition was provided. We provide a range of sort of context materials for our journalists, and that is one of them, as you've articulated.
But you're quoting someone who's a known anti-Semite, someone who has been formally sanctioned by the US.
So in terms of the editorial guidance given, we obviously give our staff a general view that anti-Semitism is about prejudice and discrimination against Jewish people, which is abhorrent, and we have extensively covered the impacts of anti-Semitism as per our purpose, which is all about trying to safeguard social cohesion. We've done that, we'll continue to do that. That's really important. In terms of the context and the guidance provided to our staff, I'm not privy to what you have there, but